Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. As already said in the last video, Polkadot has finally shown us some kind of bullish strength. These are the moments that we wait for, in order to basically be more confident about the beginning of an uptrend. Yeah, that we see a bit of a structure that looks bullish, because everything that Polkadot did here wasn't really, let's say, in any way bullish. When we made that new low, then I started to count this as a potential bullish wave count, which also played out. But the key, the key test will be the next major retracement. So we take a look at that. There's two scenarios here. At the moment, also both bullish, but Polkadot hasn't really done enough to dismiss completely, a bearish scenario. So we need to be ready still that this could come down. In the worst case, we have to reset the wave 4 higher and say that this is just some kind of a corrective wave. But at the moment it's looking interesting, and we have broken above the previous wave 4 high here at 652. That's a good sign. Broke out. And I think for me the question is now, are we in a bullish scenario or are we in a very bullish scenario? So this is all valid as long as we are holding this previous low here at $6.17. So let me take you through the overall wave count. So I'm currently looking at the possibility, and I would assume at the moment, that the bear market low has been made. This, however, is not very reliable yet. Yeah, Polkadot needs to do much more, and also I will want to see this larger wave 2 correction confirmed, yeah, in order to sort of be more confident that the bear market low has been made yet. I can't really fully confirm that to you yet, but there is certainly the potential, right? And as long as this wave count is playing out, we can follow it. So the first scenario that we have here is that this was a 1-2 pad setup, yeah, after this low from the 13th of October. We then moved up in a wave 3. We're now waiting for a wave 4 to the downside that should come into the region. Let me just double check that. I will do that in a minute. And then we will move up once more in a wave 5. So what we see here at the moment is we only really have, as per this wave count, only 3 waves to the upside. Yeah, because this sub count of the wave 3 consists of 5 subwaves. So you have 1, 2, and 3 really, and wave 4 is missing and the wave 5 is missing, as per this assumption, as per this interpretation of the chart. But I need to slightly, I think, adjust the green target area for the next retracement, based on, let me just double check that, because I think we pushed just slightly higher after my last video. Yes, we did. So it would have to be in this range. So if we see a wave 4 next, and there is currently no evidence that it has already topped, yeah, but from this top, if we now start the decline in a wave 4, we should get into the region around 650 to 690, and it's very important that the $6.50 level is holding to still see one more leg up in a wave 5. Okay, so this is one key scenario. Yeah, again, this is the let's say bullish one, the not so bullish one. It is a bullish one, but it is the not so bullish one. So yeah, but it is doing something right, and we are running here. This is what you can add to the chart, sort of to have a bit of help, I would say, right, to understand when the trend could be breaking down. We can add here some kind of a channel, a parallel channel to the chart in which we're currently running. So there's certainly something interesting. This is one scenario, and after the wave 1 high then, and we might be constrained in the channel here, we should see a stronger decline in a wave 2, which would then be another larger entry point. Yeah, but the point is, I can't really give you a target for the wave 2 yet, because we haven't topped in wave 1. So the other scenario, which is even more bullish, would be, because this was quite a strong retracement here in this wave 4, it would assume that we had here a 1-2 setup, and that this was another 1-2 setup. Okay, so what does that mean? That would mean we have a 1-2, 1-2, which means the next wave up would be a wave 3. Yeah, and that means in this current wave, before we see this retracement, we can push higher. So let me actually put that on the chart, so it might otherwise be a bit difficult to understand. So in a sense that, okay, no, this stays as it is, wave 1, wave 2, but then this wave 3 would be higher, yeah, and that's why it is more bullish. This wave 1 would be higher, all of it would be higher, right? And it would mean that, so this here was then a wave 1 and a wave 2, 3, 4, 5, just changing the wave degree. So, because this in itself can be counted as 5 waves, then this was wave 2 again, which means that we are now only in the wave 3 of the wave 3. So this would be very bullish. You just need to know that this is technically possible, not too unlikely actually, due to the strength of this move up here, which actually, you know, makes me think, maybe we are in a wave 3 of a wave 3, because it's normally the most bullish one. But we can also calculate a target for this wave 3 of the wave 3, and that would be $8. So if we in the next move go crazy and push above the barrier, you know, the boundary of this channel, and we reach the $8 level, then you know we are in this scenario here. Yeah, this is not unlikely. Yeah, it is actually fairly likely, I would say. This to a degree depends on what Bitcoin does, of course, you know, and then, but you've got these two key possibilities in the chart. You've got these two scenarios. They are both very important and they are both very likely. But the reason I, you know, emphasize this one is because of the strength of this move up here since the low from the 3rd of November. So yeah, gave you the key target for that. And then there would be a wave 4 down and then a wave 5 up. And this would only then finish off this third wave, possibly even higher than around $9 or $10, right? So this would be a very bullish scenario, and this can cascade a little bit higher then. Yeah, so these are the two key scenarios. They are both bullish. Again, what we need to hold, very important, is this $6.17, $6.18 level. Okay, that's my update about Polkadot. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.